Hey, yo! Big salutes to the folks over at BetUS for sponsoring the top Billin Villains Post-Game Review. Man, it's lonely at the top, ain't it? Your Seattle Seahawks sit up at the top 2 weeks after all that angst, right? Before that bye week, it was mad toxic, right? It was one of them things where I'm like, man, I don't know, man. It might be time for me to do something else again, right? Might be time for me to go ahead and blow the spot and pick somewhere else to be at, because you talk about toxicity out of this world, right? Coach McDonald needs to be replaced with Coach Carroll, right? Dig Coach Carroll back out the grave, right, and replace him right after you done fired the guy. Geno Smith sucks, Cletus. He's the worst quarterback of all time there. All this, that, and the third. And then what? Right? Needed a little bit of refresher. Needed to do some self-scouting. Now that defense is looking nasty. It's looking like a Mike McDonald defense. And this cat right here. Not too many people talk about him. I always try to stress that Leo Williams is the best player on the team. One of the best players on the planet. And a lot of people like to talk about other people's. But look at this guy, man. He's standing out at the nines. He's a 300-pound cat in a motorcycle stance. Look at this. Look at this. Bang, burp the baby, and then look at him get around the edge. Now I know Kyler Murray didn't do his team any justice right here, right, with his pocket presence and drifting back, right? But still, that man, 300-something pounds like that, and bang, hits little Sonic the Hedgehog, Kyler Murray, right, and fertilizes him. Bang. Then he dunked him a little bit, like bang, like dunking a chicken nugget, right? And then he, whoa, what's going on right there, right? Well, we gotta say it, right? As much as the haters hate it, prison love it, right? Got that man's body slam chicken nugget, that man in the missionary style, choke slamming him and all kinds of stuff right there. Leo Williams is the absolute truth. That defense, what? Yes, sir. I love watching great defensive football, and I don't want to hear nobody moving the goalposts on this particular win for the Seattle Seahawks like they did with the 49ers win. People were saying that the 49ers somehow suck now, right? Before then, though, the 49ers was going to destroy the Seahawks, and it was the end of Mike McDonald and Geno Smith and all these guys in the defense. Now, look, beat them. They moved the goalposts, said 49ers suck anyway. Before this game, I heard the same thing. Arizona Cardinals was going to slide on these boys, and what happened? What happened? Damn. This was a horrific, boneheaded pick by your man, Eat at Geno's, right? I'm not exactly sure what was going on this. Obviously, his great pocket presence, right? You got to give this man credit for his pocket presence. He's jumping outside. I actually thought he was going to run this. Look like with the athleticism he's displayed here recently, right? This year for sure. And last year, really. But it looks like he could have ran this, especially with some of the guys, right, with eyes on him. Now, he does have a bit of a spy right here, but, man, he could have got some yardage out of this. But you see right here, this wasn't a bad decision as much as it was a bad throw. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it right there. Looks definitely a miscommunication. Lockett starts to sit. I'm not sure if he expected Lockett to keep going. If he could have saw it a little earlier, he already's launching right here, probably would have been best to put it back here with Lockett continuing to work back here. Lockett actually slows down, right, and kind of sits there instead of just going ahead and running to where Geno could launch that bad boy. But, man, my man right here is able to get back underneath it. And then, damn, I was like, oh, shit. I really thought it was about to go left for them, right? After your man threw this right here and it tipped off. I did not know at the time how hard it was raining until they showed the replay right here. But, oh, man, this was about to be bad. Listen, a game of inches, no doubt about that there. But then your man Geno Smith absolutely went to work. Clutch as hell. The Cardinals were straight dialing it up as far as the fabricated pressure goes. Sometimes, though, they would actually run 8 out, right? Like 3 in, 8 out. Then they would run like a 6-man pressure, all kinds of different stuff they were showing Geno Smith. And he was doing a great job of navigating that shit with his brain, right? Ain't that something, right? Look at this right here off the left, off the back foot, and Jakob from way downtown, bang. This is a great send right here. They send a little bit more than can be blocked, right? Especially when Laken Tomlinson is one of the guys that is blocking, right? We know he's not going to do it. Look at that. He whiffed, right? The dude ducked right under, right? Like a man ducking a train fare out here in Philly. He ducked the train fare right there, and luckily Geno Smith's able to deliver off his back foot, and look at the throw. Yaka, right between the 1 and the 1. Third down, clutch as hell. And hell of a play by Jackson Smith and Jigba here to break the tackle and get that first down. Remember, the after-game review, can't show plays full speed, can't show them all the way through. It's broadcast footage. Not trying to get a content ID claim and be working out here for free, so it ain't going to happen. Even though it's been happening lately, right? He's still been pulling content ID claims, very fraudulent, so make sure you're tipping your waiter when you get a chance as well here. But we'll come back with the all-22 and really dig after it. But your man right here, we're going to full speed this up right here. That man with the product placement was absolutely crazy. Once again, detaching from the pocket. I can't wait to see this on the all-22. But Buda Baker with the underneath coverage. You got the underneath, underneath and over coverage going on right here. And this was a virgin tight window, right? And oh my God, virgin tight window. Right? Am I able to do it this time? Right? Can I do it? Right? Can I achieve drawing a triangle right here? Bang! Even your boy Murph, right, who needs geometry lessons, can draw a triangle on this one right here. And he's still able to convert. What are we doing right here? Your boy Geno Smith was clutch as hell. Say it with me. Clutch as hell. Colonel comeback. Didn't even have to do the comeback, right? But needed to come back from that damn interception he threw, and he did a great job of that. But this was, to me, the most impressive play right here. Yet again, another third down. They're driving at the very least to wind clock. Now, if they can't wind clock on this one right here, you just never know. I totally forgot about that missed extra point earlier, so that just made it a one-possession game. But if you see right here, 3rd and 4, Geno, if you can see, heard the earlier call. I forget what it was. It was Richie or Ricky or something like that, right? So you moved Jackson Bonner in this time, who was going to be releasing. You get yourself a little bit better pressure protection right here with him coming in, snagging in, right, tethered to the line of scrimmage, helping out the block. So you move him in right there. He changes the play. You can clearly see he changed the play on this when it gets under here, right, really messing with their FBI, really seeing what's going on right here, and then gets back right after that. So they're probably thinking like, yeah, it's 3rd and 4. This is a passing team. Undoubtedly, it's going to be a pass on this one. And what does he do? After you can see him going through it right there, moves Barner in. Right? He's on the center there. Tells Charbonnet he switches side right there. Looked like it for sure could be pass pro because he's in the same side that they moved Barner into, right? Trying to work with this potential overload over here. But then a draw play, absolute perfection right there, and it's opened up. Look at my man Lucas doing the damn thing. Christian Haynes here, of course. Olu, my team, me doing this thing right there. Laken Thompson, I'm pretty sure he's doing something, and Charles Cross too. Right, we'll get him on at another date right there. But get that draw play there. Execution, able to move more clock, and he was getting everything down to 1 second before the ball was snapped, at least on 90% of the plays. It was a clinic, a mental clinic. He had mind control over the Arizona Cardinals defense. And hopefully I have mind control over you guys as well to get you guys to go ahead and hit up the sponsor BetUS and get in on that special 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next two with 10% gambler's insurance. Prop bets, parlays, the whole nine. Those prop builders are so fun. All you have to do is go to BetUS and enter the promo code YouTube150. Listen, if you haven't done this already, I don't know what to tell you. You are lacking, right? And you're lagging behind and you're wasting time. Promo code YouTube150. Don't do it now. Do it right now. Man, did you guys see this pass pro by your boy Zach Charbonnet here? This was nasty. Going against my man Mac Wilson, who I used to cover back in the day at Alabama. Mac Wilson, a very physical player right here, right? He looks like he has A-gap sin. He has an A-gap sin right here. Your man Charbonnet steps up to meet that. And oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my God. That's the worst. That happened to me before. I can't even front. That happened to me before right there, right? Next thing you know, I woke up, right? I was done. You know what I'm saying? I was Tweety Birds, daisies, and all kinds of stuff right here. Bang! He was not expecting that at all right there. You can see, right? Bang! He passed away in the air, right? Condolences to him and his family. And then bang! He woke back up. Shocked himself back to life when he was fertilized right there. Oh, man, come on. We ain't did this in a minute, man. We're going to have to go ahead and run it right here. Bang! Go ahead and hit my song. Hit my hit song.
Won't you send me to Zombie Town? Won't you send me to Zombie Town?
He sleep. Now, this was a hell of a play by your man, Devin Witherspoon. I'm talking about severe football intelligence. His FBI was off the chain. Crashing down and immediate pivot. There's no way Kyler Murray expected that right there. Listen, that's what the rest is academic here. I wanted to see the reaction time on this because he's pitching down extremely hard there. And then look, immediately saw this. He barely even went for the fake. He's pinching down because that's the assignment right there. But he immediately sees this. And then he does the best thing you could do. He turns and flips his hips, right? Taking it this way. That really cuts down on the time that it would take to turn around like that. And he's pretty much in a dead sprint with Kyler Murray right there. We know Kyler Murray, he's really on his courage, the cowardly dog game a lot, right? As much as I love him, right? He's one of my favorite, but not much courage there. If you see somebody going at him, he'll make some type of mistake right there. I don't even know what the heck was going on right here. Him and Geno Smith, both with these terrible passes like this, right to Kobe Bryant. And you know what was next. Beastquake. All right, before I get out of here, I wanted to look at this play. It's kind of like a trail tunnel. They may have gone to it too many times, right? They were starting to get it tipped there, but it is a hell of a play, right? If you see here, Jackson Smith-Njigba look like he's working to the flat, and then he gets back to tunnel, right? And then you get, I want to say Christian Haynes getting out here to the second level, forces somebody to take cover, right? Forces them to fertilize themselves. And you can see right here, trailing behind Pharaoh Brown, and then look at that. Even get a little bit of interference, right? Definitely want to see that from the All-22, right? Almost like a switch release with Pharaoh Brown going this way, Tyler Lockett coming back this way, and then on the trail, same deal right here with Jackson Smith-Njigba. Njigba, who's been balling out, right? Slowly becoming the guy, like I said. But you see that right there? And then look, right here, bang. That really set it off right there. Oluwatimi doing his thing, getting out into the third level, and you get yourself a long gainer right here. Hell of a call, too, at the particular point in time that it was called. Definitely want to see them build off of this, see what the build could be in different ways to do it. But they got to start working some of these outside screens, right? It can't be everything in the middle, right? It's like the complete opposite of what you guys would say back in the day when you guys said you could never get the ball in the middle of the field. This one, I want to see some outside concepts with some screen passes and being able to do that right there. But, hey, boys look hot, man, especially on defense. The run game is still putrid, like extremely putrid. There was a couple of times, though, where I saw, I'm like, all right, man, Kenneth Walker is able to deal right here. Geno Smith doesn't have to try to do everything, right? It could look like more of a complete offense, but, man, it's few and far between there. I think he's still averaging under 4 yards per carry in this game, maybe like 3.8 or something like that, right? Same deal with Charbonnet. So I don't know what to say about the run game, but the passing game will always be king in a Ryan Grubb offense there. So at least he's trying, right? A for effort from that standpoint. But, hey, can't wait to get to the defensive film. So check back in with your boy a little bit later. We'll dig into the defense and some of these performances that were had. Much love to everybody out there, man. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there as well, right? Much love to everybody who always supporting your boy Top Billin. You know how we be getting it in here, right? Making the haters aggravated, but they can never turn away. A hater will never just hit don't recommend channel. They have to let me know what's going on because they want my attention, as most haters do, all right? So that being said, big shout outs to the folks at BetUS. Make sure you going over there and get on that special. Like I said before, 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit, 125% on your next two. All right? Salute.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.